It is time, friends. It is time. It is time to celebrate all of the things. Though I really wish I had like a party hat or, like one of those things you blow and like the confetti comes out. Yeah, I didn't think about doing that, but it would have been the perfect way to celebrate. But that's okay. We're gonna have lots of fun today. Hello friends, happy Friday. So very excited that you are here. I have been talking about how today is my 3rd year anniversary of my YouTube channel. Actually, technically, when I looked at the dates, the 14th technically is, so we're just celebrating a few days early, but it's totally okay. But I am so excited and I'm shocked that it has been 3 years. 3 years of making manga videos, sharing my love for manga and just sharing about manga in general. It is amazing and it is such an honor and an incredible privilege, and that friends like you enjoy watching my videos. Like, a huge thank you to you and every single person who has watched my videos. Honestly, having a YouTube channel, has been very life-changing for me. I was thinking last night when going to bed, I was thinking how a while back I would tell people that if I was ever in the Hunger Games, I would never make it. I had a very strong belief growing up until probably high school, that I was supposed to do anything and everything that was expected of me from society. If I was told I needed to do this for X reasons, I would do that. Maybe that sounds very cringeworthy, and if you are cringing, I feel, because looking back, I definitely cringe. I really, really do. And so this YouTube channel feels like a dream because it was never in my plans to do this. In fact, my plan was, I'm going to graduate high school, I'm going to go be a teacher because I was told I'd make a good teacher. I'm going to graduate from college, and then I'm going to get married, and then I'm going to have 2 kids, and then I'm going to work hard for the rest of my life, and that is just my life. There's nothing wrong with that or anything, but it's very funny because God had other plans, and they were so much better than anything that I ever imagined. I have talked about on this channel before how Haikyuu has genuinely changed my life for the better. There is a line in this manga, this volume specifically, that really is very influential to how I do my channel, why I have my channel, and why I film the videos that I do. I do not know how to say this high school's name in Haikyuu, but it's this guy's team here. It's Joe Senji. I think I said that wrong, but I love that team so much. It's so underrated, but they are one of my favorite teams because when you watch them or you read about them, their style of playing is not conventional. They don't have an actual setter. They don't have an actual hitter. Everybody does all of the jobs, and they go out there and they look like they're having fun. They look like they're having a blast. And so the old captain of the team, they're talking about, there's some things going on, but he used to say, if you want to play, first you have to build a playground. And that line has stuck with me. It is a genuine life-changing, life-altering line for me because I've had other jobs before this job. It's more of a hobby / job. I love my channel so very much. It is a special treasure thing to me that I'm not even sure if I could put the right words in genuinely how much I love this space. I am grateful for this place to be able to share, because many times I was sharing how I would not make it in the Hunger Games, that I put myself in these positions where I built my playground. I was like, okay, it's fun to build this. I'm in my playground. I invited people to come play with me. They had a blast. But the more I played on that playground, the more depressed I got. And I was like, Laura, you built this playground. You were supposed to be having fun. Why are you feeling depressed? There were significant times where I was in those playgrounds so depressed where I couldn't even, in real life, I could not even look at a mirror because I was so unhappy with my life. Even though everyone around me said, you do such a good job at what you do. Never quit, never stop. And I thought I did not have the right to ever dream or want something else. That just didn't feel like a reality for my life. But then enter manga. And when I say that manga changed my life, I mean it for real. I met manga, I read manga for the first time, and it flipped my whole entire world upside down. I found something so beautiful. We have our ups and downs in the manga community. There's some manga I've read that I haven't enjoyed. There's other manga I've read that I love, and like Haikyuu changed my life. But it changed something. It rewired something, I guess, so to speak, in me, where I found a place where I'm like, this is fun. And so this channel stemmed from when I read that line in Haikyuu, when I heard it for the first time, that if you want to have fun, build a playground. And YouTube became my playground. My videos became my playground. And so I have used that motto for this channel of why I film the videos that I do. Somebody asked me, I think it was Kerry, how did I get into manga? And I got into manga because I remember being very active in the Christian writers community. And I really disliked the idea that people are like, you can't read manga because it's witchcraft or it's pornography or it's like long list of bad, evil things. And I was like, man, but I'm a Christian who really wants to read manga. And I'm like, surely not every manga is like that. Like there just can't be because novels aren't like that. I went on this adventure and I remember I asked in the group and I said, hey, does anybody have any clean manga recommendations that they feel comfortable with me reading? And throughout that list, the two that stood out to me, or maybe three, I don't actually, Snow White the Red Hair was my first fantasy manga and I know I got recommendations from it, but I don't remember it from that list. From that list specifically though, it was Library Wars and Kitchen Princess. And I decided to read Library Wars and I will never forget the experience, how enjoyable it was. And I'm like, reading can be fun. Not that I hadn't read fun novels before, but I personally was falling into this mindset that in order to be a good writer, in order to be a reader who enjoys and appreciates good writing, it has to be deep, heartbreaking things. As you guys have probably seen from my channel, I like my lighthearted, fluffy stuff, okay? The manga community helped me to accept that it's okay for me to want that. It's okay if that is my preferred reading. And while if you've read Library Wars, you know it's not necessarily a fluffy manga, but it was so much fun. And I said, I want more of this. I want to keep reading manga. And that is sort of how I guess my channel began, which I think my friend Hannah, I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. She asked, what were some ideas you had for your channel? I just remember at that point in time, I was like, you know, I want other Christians to know, like they can read manga. Like the things maybe they have been told from other Christians is not fully true. And so that was really the seed that planted the idea for my channel, is that I just wanted other people to be able to find what I felt was clean manga. And I do talk more about that if you are curious what I feel clean manga is. I talked about can or should Christians read manga. And I feel like that's still a very strong staple of my channel. It still deeply influences the things that I pick up, even though I just naturally gravitate towards fluffy, wholesome romances that I adore so much. It was just an incredible experience coming into manga, passionately want to share that love of manga with other people. And that is what I want to show, regardless of any person's religious beliefs. I just want them to know that manga is an incredible and amazing thing. And I'm so deeply thankful that we have it in English. I know there's a lot of titles that we don't have in English, but I'm thankful for what we do have. This space is my playground. And I thank you, friend, for coming into my space and being someone that plays with me at my playground. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so incredibly much. Like, you are amazing. And I'm just so thankful for the opportunity to connect with other people who are like, yeah, manga's changed my life too. Let me tell you about it. And with that, they're like, hey, let me give you a recommendation for how this manga specifically has changed my life. Like, it is so very, very amazing. Now, sort of tying into my next thing, this was a really nerve-wracking thing concerning my channel, and I have to do a huge shout out to one of my friends and supporters, Danielle, and my friend supporter as well, TheMangaSloth. I would not be taking this next step if it was not for them. If you have ever wanted to support this channel financially, I have created channel memberships and Patreon for that reason. It is just like a tip jar to say, hey, I'm thankful for what you do. I want to be part of this sparkling community because I call it Shoujo Sparklers, and I absolutely love it because I feel like shoujo is like taking over my channel. I'm totally here for it. I still have some of my shonen manga, but just not quite as much. But if you've ever, wanted to support this channel or launch Patreon and channel memberships, it's $2 a month. You get some really cool perks that I'm really, really excited about, where you can once a month give a top 5 recommendation, that prompt, not necessarily recommendation. Before I get tongue-tied, you also can give recommendations, and with those recommendations, like I'll do an occasional open call for manga recommendations, then we can go do polls and you guys can vote for the manga you would love to see me read and review on my channel. This will be separate from when I do that, like for the 25 days of shoujo manga. And talking about the 25 days of shoujo manga, I will also give an early sneak peek of what my calendar is for the month of December, and also ask ask for like what manga do you want to see during that time frame. And last but not least, I'll also do occasional thank you videos and just sort of like reading life updates, which will not be uploaded to my personal channel. They probably will not have any editing as well, so just keep that in mind. That is for Patreon and YouTube channel memberships, but if you do the channel memberships, the only difference is that you actually get 4 exclusive emojis, which I will leave here. I love them so much. You have Sawako, Gija, Hayate, and Kyo. And Hayate is from Play It Cool, guys, and then Kyo from Fruits Basket, Gija from Yona of the Dawn, and Sawako from Kimi Todoke. Thank you to everybody that gave manga when I asked for like what manga do you associate with me with, because I was coming up blank, so thank you to everybody who did. I definitely pulled from the list that people had shared. Also, with the emojis, the longer you are a channel membership, you will get a special kind of badge next to your name whenever you comment, whether that is on a video or in a live stream. First 10 people who sign up for either one, you will receive a free bookmark from me. These were designed by the amazing Marg at Marg Reads Manga. I love them so incredibly much. I'm so thankful that she designed these. I will leave the name of who did the character art for me because that was a designer on Fiverr. I love working with her. She is amazing. But the first 10 people who sign or get a membership, I will send you a free bookmark. I will leave all those links down below, though I think the channel membership is like in one of the corners. Nothing will change if you don't become like a member. I still plan to give everything that I have into making these videos, and I just want to make a tip jar for those that were interested. And again, a huge shout out to Danielle and TheMangaSloth. TheMangaSloth helped me through this whole process, and Danielle really just, girl, you were just such an encouragement, and I appreciate your support so very much. The Kyo emoji is actually in honor of her because she is just amazing. I love her. I'm so thankful for her. Before we go into the giveaway details, because you know there has to be a giveaway, we're talking about manga and celebrating things, I did want to give like 2 random stats that I thought were, well, I guess a total of 4 that I thought were pretty cool. When it comes to launching my MangaTube channel, the very first video I did was Perfect World, and that video was live on August 14th, 2020, which is pretty surreal. At this point from that time, I now have 81 manga recommendations. I'll leave the playlist here if you want to see them. It's really amazing to know that I've recommended over 80 manga titles for others to check out. Like, yes, like let's keep spreading the manga love. And also when it came to Top 5 Wednesday, my very first video was manga I'm finally going to read in 2021. I was like, whoa, I was like, that was so long ago. That video went live January 6, 2021. And at this point, I have 119 Top 5 Wednesday videos, which is mind-blowing to me. I can definitely say that I was influenced with this channel, that I really have always wanted to do Top 5 Wednesday. Also, here's a playlist if you want to check out any of the videos. But my friend Sara Ella started doing them on her channel many years ago, and that was like one of my dreams for my channel. That is like, I want to be able to do Top 5 Wednesday. She made it look so much fun, and I'm very, very grateful that you guys love those videos because I do too. They're so much fun. I definitely continue to do both of them. So with that said, are you guys ready for the giveaway? I'm really, really excited. So this time I decided not to do a shoujo only kind of giveaway. I sort of tried to do different demographics because I do enjoy reading a variety of demographics, and so I thought it'd be fun to sort of do that. Though it's sort of weird, I don't technically have a shoujo, but I do have a josei. There are going to be 4 volumes that one person is going to win. The giveaway is going to go for 2 weeks. It will close the 26th, and then I will announce the winner in the comments as well as a community post. If you're the winner, be sure to email me your address, and this is open international. I see you international peeps. What are the 4 books that you can win? Starting with a fantasy shonen, I am doing Call the Name of the Night. If you like Studio Ghibli, you will definitely much like this very, very beautiful art. Have another fantasy shonen, I'm pretty sure, and that is The Skull Dragon's Precious Daughter. I should have mentioned this for my Top 5 Wednesday video of manga I wish was more popular. So very good. This is technically not a manga, but I was like, I want to include a manhwa because I've really been on that manhwa hype train, and I was like, gotta spread the manhwa love. And now I'm gonna do volume 1 of My Gently Raised Beast. So very good. Love the romance. A very fun and beautiful story. And last but not least, I am doing a josei, and I'm doing Don't Call It Mystery. This is by the same creator of Basara. Have not finished my personal copy, but I did enjoy chapter 1, and I'll also include a bookmark with the 4 titles because everybody needs more bookmarks, right? Including myself. So how do you enter and win this giveaway? There are 3 things you have to do. Number 1, you have to be a subscriber of this channel. Number 2, you have to like this video. And then number 3, you have to tell me a manga that you are currently enjoying or recently enjoyed, because gotta spread the manga love. And that, my friends, wraps up the MangaTube anniversary celebration. But a brief recap, I talked about what my channel means to me, did some like questions that people asked of me, and then I talked about the Patreon and channel memberships, and then I talked about some weird random stats for my channel, and then I did the giveaway information. I'll also leave all the giveaway information details down below. Any other links are also down below. Again, I so desperately appreciate you guys. Thank you for being on this journey and exciting adventure with me. Cheers to another year. Very, very excited. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, and thank you guys so much for all your support. You mean so much to me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!